Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see in front of me, Star Wars, Jedi, Fallen Order, Gaming Grades Cal Kestis. This is actually a pretty decent figure. I mean, that looks really cool, and he comes with quite a few accessories. He's got BD1 and one of those boglings, so that's really cool. He's got these different sabers, and he's got a holocron, right? That is actually really, really cool. So let's take a look at the side art on the box. That looks really neat. It's the same as on the back, and it's just a short little blurb in multiple languages. And this is number 2 in the gaming grades. Let's open this up and take a closer look. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this face. Now that face sculpt looks pretty good. It does look like the game. I think they did a great job with the likeness. But more so on top of that, I also think he bears quite a resemblance to Cameron Monaghan, who voices Cal Kestis in the video game. Now, Cameron Monaghan is best known for his role in Shameless as Ian Gallagher, but I do think that looks like him, and I am pretty impressed with this figure and the way they have him. The original version of Cal Kestis was a little bit different and didn't have this like cloak, but I'm really digging that. Now this version right here, of course, comes with this little dude, comes with this double hilted lightsaber, comes with this lightsaber, and comes with this green holocron, which is actually really cool. And once I see this, I'm wondering why Loki did not come with the Tesseract. How hard would that have been? Anyway, so he's got quite a few accessories, plus he's got the double hoods, the hood up and the hood down. But what I want to do now is I want to just talk about the figure a little bit. So I think it's kind of cool, and I love the detail in this cloak. I think it looks really cool. So it does have the strap that comes under one arm that keeps it on, right? And look, it's tattered and torn underneath. And you can see that it's got some good details in here on this belt. Now the cool thing about this is if you pull off this head, you can get this off. So let's do that, right? So here's the figure with the cloak off. Now, it looks really, really cool, right? I'm just going to set the cloak over here so we remember. And this is the figure. Now, it looks really cool. Let's take a closer look at that belt. He's got like a hook on that side, which is really neat. He's got his tool stuck in the tool belt on the back. And look, he's even got these things that look like pins sticking up out of that pouch. Now, that is super cool. So let's talk about some of the articulable points on this thing. So first we're going to start with an ankle, which gives you a nice rotation. Then of course you have the knee joint. It's a double jointed knee, which gives you a 180-degree bend. That's pretty good. And then after the knee joint, you move up the leg, you got the hip. Now the hip has rotation at the top of the leg and a ball joint at the hip. It's got a joint in the middle of the abdomen, which gives rotation and pivot. Then it has this cool shoulder joint, which is the butterfly, which gives you a greater degree of movement. And of course the neck, which has 2 parts, right under the head and right at the top of the shoulders. Then when we get to the arm, you have the elbow, which is pinless, and the wrist, which has a rotation. And we of course don't want to forget that BD1 comes with Cal Kestis in the package. This is his little droid companion, and he's articulable both at the leg joint here and this upper body, and the head has some articulation. And the cool thing about this droid is that he's got these hole right here in the back of his thing and right here, right, in the back of his vest. So if you wanted to stick his foot there and bend this foot up like that, you could. So you could situate him in such a way that he sits on Cal Kestis's back. Now that, to me, is a really cool option for this figure. And there you have it, everybody, Cal Kestis from the Gaming Grades line. This is actually a pretty decent figure. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.